remember when Donald Trump made the big campaign promise that we were from now on only going to use U.S. steel. No more foreign steel. Tariffs on foreign steel. Everything from here on out is homegrown, homemade steel.
With the help of patriots like you, we're going to produce our own metal, unleash our own energy, secure our own future, build our country, control our destiny, and we are once again going to put Pennsylvania steel into the backbone of America like never before. We are going to be imposing a 25% increase. We're going to bring it from 25% to 50%, the tariffs on steel into the United States of America, which will even further secure the steel industry in the United States. Nobody's going to get around that.
Well, somebody could find a way to get around that, actually, because it turns out that the way to get around that and paying 25% more or 50% tariff, well, the way you can do that is by giving Donald Trump $37 million to build his big, gaudy ballroom with stairs going nowhere. There's some extraordinary new reporting in the New York Times. Luke Broadwater, who was just with us, is bylined on it, about a company called ArcelorMittal. It's a Luxembourg-based firm. Doesn't sound like it's from Pennsylvania because it isn't. It's the world's second largest steel maker, and they're providing steel for the structure of the Ballroom project. New York Times reports this about them, quote, "The White House has secured tens of millions of dollars worth of donated foreign steel for Trump's $400 million Ballroom project." That's according to two people familiar with the plans who spoke anonymously to discuss sensitive and private conversations. Trump spoke about the donated steel at a White House event last October for wealthy donors to the Ballroom, saying, quote, "A great steel company had approached him seeking to give him a gift to facilitate the project." 2 days after the remarks, the White House issued a lengthy and legalistic proclamation with a provision that would benefit, wait for it, ArcelorMittal. The document made various adjustments to tariffs on trucks, buses, and auto parts. I want to bring in former DHS Chief of Staff during Trump's first term, Miles Taylor. I remember, and it sounds so quaint and so cute, when Donald Trump would scream at the top of his lungs, "There was no quid pro quo." Now they put him in writing and release him in White House statements. It's amazing.
Nicole, it is a layer cake of hypocrisy. I mean, the most immediate one you referenced, which is that Donald Trump has talked again and again about U.S. steel, both the company and just American-produced steel, and how his tariffs were going to be designed to promote U.S. companies. And then in his own ballroom on White House property, the America Ballroom is going to be built with foreign steel. That's the obvious hypocrisy. But then there's another layer to this, which is that corruption layer that you mentioned, that Donald Trump appears to be taking gifts from foreign governments, apparently in exchange for more favorable treatment and the possibility for tariff relief. This is exactly what you said, the type of quid pro quo that got him impeached the first time. Now it seems like we're seeing these almost every week. And then there's a third layer, Nicole, which is even though this is a European ally, companies in Luxembourg aren't tended to be viewed as hostile, putting foreign steel in a national security area is something we typically don't do. And Donald Trump has already himself said that part of the reason for this ballroom is they're building a military facility under it. Well, then why is he doing this? And I'll take you back in time, Nicole, to the 1970s, the last time America outsourced one of its very big buildings to foreign steel and construction. Well, the U.S. Embassy in Moscow turned into one giant transmitter and bug. It had to be torn down a decade later because we didn't know it had been designed to be a giant microphone to collect information. That would be one of the first worries I would have as a national security official, and haven't heard anything about the administration worrying about that.
Boy, oh boy, what a great load of hypocrisy once again exposed. Once again, Donald Trump shows his hypocrisy when it comes to all the campaign promises this guy has made. So, Turns out the whole America First was a load of bull, but anyone with a rational brain knows Trump was lying from the get-go. The only people who believed this crap were his retarded ass followers, many of which were behind him at that Pennsylvania campaign stop Trump made last year, where he made the promise of U.S. steel being boosted by tariffs. And as MS now pointed out, yeah, there's a way around getting around the tariffs, and that's doing bribes and donations to Donald Trump to boost their own profit margins. I'd like to go door to door to each of those steel men you saw in the background of that campaign staff and ask them how does it feel to once again Donald Trump looks you in the eyes, lies to you, spits in your face, and slaps you. But as we've seen, these guys are machinists, so the Trump supporters will again make excuses for Donald Trump and his lies and hypocrisy. It's mind-boggling the depths these supporters will go to defend Donald Trump when he time and time again lies to our faces, uses foreign assets to boost our economy. Well, he's not boosting our economy with foreign assets. It's mind-boggling how his supporters keep defending him. I have no answers anymore for the amount of stupidity we see from these people. It's flabbergasting, honestly. I don't ever want to hear again from a Trump supporter or any MAGA media outlets about how Donald Trump and the MAGA movement is America first, because they sure as hell are not America first. Let's see, there's $20 billion he gave to Israel, gave $40 billion to Argentina, sold military documents to Russia, and now Russia's using that intel that they gained from us and sold it to the Iranians. There is no America first when it comes to the MAGA movement, and they prove it time and time again each and every single day of the week.